Okay, let's put our hands together for Jenna Gotthelf from Counterculture Coffee, New York, New York.
Hello, thanks for being here. Hello, thanks for being here. Whew. How is everybody doing on this lovely Californian Friday afternoon? Good? Thank you all for being here later in the day. Thank you for judging. Are you all comfortable? Okay, comfortable. Ready to check it out? Cool, I'm ready to check it out. All right. Hey, Mr. DJ, could you put a record on? That's an MP3, that's Spotify. Did you know that you under-extract 100% of the shots you never pull? Literally, if coffee doesn't have a chance to come in contact with water, nothing is going to happen. No flavors coming out, no delicious coffee is going to be made. Taking chances is really important. That's what we're all doing here this weekend at Coffee Champs. That's why I'm here. I'm here because in 2015, I took a chance and competed off of the wait list at USBC in Long Beach, not far from here. At the time, I was a shy barista. I flew to California from New England by myself. I didn't have a support team then, but that did not stop me from competing. In fact, it pushed me forward and propelled me here today. Taking chances is so important. In 2006, third-generation coffee producer Jose Gallardo took a chance and planted his very first geisha trees. Jose's family has been producing coffee since 1960. They primarily produce Caturra, Catuai, and Typica varieties on their farm. Neguo is their highest elevation farm, sitting at 1,850 meters above sea level, nestled between La Amistad National Rainforest Reserve and the border of Costa Rica. Now this biodiverse, nutrient-rich environment is what drove Jose to want to grow geisha here. Fast forward to the year 2014, when Jose sent his first sample of geisha coffee to Counterculture headquarters over in Durham, North Carolina. Now this was the first time that the folks at Counterculture had ever tasted Neguo, and you know, it wasn't perfect, but it had tremendous potential. So the folks at Counterculture, they committed to forming a partnership with Jose to push the quality of his coffee forward, and sure enough, just 1 year later, Jose and his team over at Finca Neguo, they won the Best of Panama Coffee contest for the first time. See, taking chances is so important. Now these espressos are for my signature beverage. They need to rest like humans do. But this is espresso, it's not a human. And now, I've got a question for you judges, and for everybody in this room. Whose first time giving coffee a chance was in a milk drink? Raise your hand, please. Me too. So, today, we're going to start off with the milk course. Now, milk is basically the perfect food. We feed it to babies, it gives them life. We feed it to kittens, it makes them cute. And we put it in our milk drinks to create a delicious, harmonious beverage that we love. Now, there are some things in milk that make it taste really good, right? There's sugar, there's fat, there's protein, and there's water. There's a whole lot of water. Like 85% of whole milk is water. Right? So today, I'll be making a milk drink with 2 concentrated ingredients. We're going to use concentrated coffee, a single shot of Neguo, and concentrated milk. Now you might be wondering, how do you get milk to concentrate if it doesn't have a brain? Well, through a process called freeze distillation, which is what I did. I froze a gallon of whole milk overnight, and then I let it thaw for over 24 hours safely in a refrigerator. Now, the first parts of the milk to drip, well, that's the sugar and the fat, because those molecules, they're heavier than water, making those first drips of milk really creamy and really sweet. So I'll be using those first drips because my friend Cheryl Crow, she says the first drips are the sweetest. Now, I like to call these drinks extra small lattes for here, right? So when you taste them, you're going to experience salted caramel, dark chocolate pudding, buttercream frosting. These drinks, well, they're tiny, but they're mighty, just like me. Now, if you please pardon me for one moment while I concentrate on these concentrates, and then we're going to concentrate together. Okay. I hope that you are ready to get milky with it, because I am very excited to milk my time with you here at the judges table. All right, my friend. Get milky with it. All right. So. First extra small latte for here, my friend. My other friend. Got an extra small latte coming right up. All right, extra small latte for here, thriving on the judges' table. And as we scoot down the milk line, my excitement to serve you is still very high. I love this. This is my favorite time. Enjoy, my friend. And last but most certainly not least, we are friends till the end of the judges' table, and certainly far beyond. Extra small latte for here. Coming right up. Enjoy. I'll be right back with you. All right. So now that we have tasted this coffee through a milk filter and we've built some trust, let's get to know Naguo a little better. This coffee isn't necessarily the easiest to grow. You see, the climate over at Naguo is a little tricky. Chilly Atlantic winds roll through the farm at night, bringing with them some pretty cold temperatures. Now, colder temperatures, they stress out coffee plants, but Jose cares for his coffee. And with his attention to detail, the coffees of Naguo are able to thrive. You see, that plant stress causes an increase in sugar development and acidity, making for some pretty sweet, tasty coffee. I wish I could be like a Naguo cherry when I got stressed out. So this coffee was naturally processed. Jose selects red ripe cherries to amplify sweetness, dries those cherries in a climate-controlled room to maintain flavor clarity, and lets those cherries dry in that room for over 3 months, creating big flavors that we are mere moments away from getting into. Now, after all is said and done, Jose sends that coffee to my colleague Cameron Heath over at Counterculture headquarters, where he does a really good job of roasting this coffee. And now it's up to me to brew this coffee. So I've made this coffee at a 1-to-2 ratio, 20 grams in, 40 grams out, in about 25 seconds. It's going to have a lime-like acidity, jasmine green tea flavors, 75% dark chocolate. It's going to have a light to medium body, a syrupy mouthfeel, and a lingering finish. So please stir 10 times to fully incorporate the crema and cool the espresso down to an enjoyable drinking temperature. Enjoy and enjoy.
All right, let's give it up for Jenna's espresso round. So now that we've tasted these espressos, I got another question for you. Let me get a raise your hands, everybody in the room. Whose first time giving a coffee a chance was in a blended drink? Me too. So that's the kind of drink that we're going to build today. I'll be using this little blender to create a creamy, soft beverage that's refreshing. It's going to taste like creamsicle, sweet cream, orange blossom, and tangerine. So, to start the drink build, I'm using 20 grams of a St. Dalfour kumquat marmalade. This is going to marry the lime-like acidity in the espresso and create a new flavor, like tangerine. Next, I'm adding 2 jasmine ice cubes that I made, steeping 10 grams of jasmine tea in 500 grams of water, and then froze that into 24 grams cubes. Next, I'm adding, so this ice is serving 3 purposes. It's making the drink cold, it's creating that creamy texture, and it's matching the florals present in the coffee that I'm going to pour on top of this ice. Right. The last ingredient going in the blender is 20 grams of a coconut water. This is going to add a nutty sweetness to the drink, and then I'm going to blend it for about 30 seconds, right? And this is where the magic is happening. This drink is getting that creamy texture from the blender. All of the ingredients are being incorporated in this wonderful little handheld BlendJet blender that you can find on Instagram. Next, I'm going to strain out the contents of this drink into here so that it is a fully unified drink. So it's super homogeneous, right? And there's one more ingredient going in here, and that's going to be 20 grams. There's one more liquid ingredient going in here. That's 20 grams of a lychee-infused soda water. This is going to add a little more sweetness to the drink, creating a little more harmonious balance. The last thing that I'm going to do is express the oils of an orange through a little flame. this is going to add some aromatic complexity to the drink. Now, Jose and I, we're not the same person. We're pretty different, but we have something in common. We both took a chance. We took the time, please hold off on tasting until after I call time, to put in the work, to learn and grow, and because we took a chance to do that, we have the opportunity to share this moment with you today, and I encourage you, if there's something that you want to be doing, hopping on this side of the judges' table and competing, opening a coffee shop, or taking a new adventure, do it. I believe in you. Thank you. Time.
All right, let's give it up for Jenna. Come on over, Jenna. Nice job.
Wow.
I think some people liked that.
Yeah, my bubby is here.
Aww. Your
Yeah.
bubby?
My bubby, that's Jewish for grandma.
Aw, that's awesome. Your bubby, where is your bubby from? New
She's
York?
from Philadelphia.
Okay. Came all the way here.
No, she lives in Apple Valley, California.
Okay.
But she's from Philly.
still, okay.
Go Eagles.
Sweet. I love it.
Yeah, fly, Eagles, fly.
So, okay, I want to kind of touch on, first off, this is your 7th season competing.
It sure is.
Yeah. So obviously there's something about it that keeps bringing you back. What is your favorite thing about competing?
My favorite thing about competing is putting in the work. And after the competition is over, that work doesn't go away. Your work stays with you, and I love that because it's like 3 years on bar is the equivalent to 1 season of competition. It forces you to push forward.
That's
and
cool. I never really thought of it that way. But
Yes.
yeah, all your work that you're putting into this, you're going to reap the rewards day in and day out anyway.
Yeah, and,
right?
and I think it makes me better at communicating. I'm an educator, so talking is important, and so this helps me talk more clearly. Right now I'm probably talking pretty quick, but hopefully clearly.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you asked everyone, if there was that one thing that they have thought about doing that they should just do it. What's the one thing that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
I want to coach barista competition.
Cool. So you're
Yes.
just looking for a competitor to coach.
I'm looking for several competitors to coach.
You hear that, people? Come find her. Come find Jenna.
You can DM me on Instagram. My handle is Jenna with all of the H's, which is part of the social media promotion of this event.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. Awesome. Well, let's have one more round of applause for Jenna Gotthelf, Counterculture Coffee, New York, New York.